It's been a minute since we've had a 5 orange juicy episode. The Price is Right raised money for Planned Parenthood. Mary Kate Olsen's divorce drama is just heating up. And remember Mr. Jay from America's Next Top Model? Well, he's calling out Tyra Banks and the show for being problematic. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Did you know The Price is Right did a primetime special episode with Drew Carey and guest host RuPaul to raise money for charity?
Of course! I love charities! They're right off!
Super awkward, but the charity was Planned Parenthood.
2 thumbs down.
The Price is Right promised to match all the contestants' prize winnings with a donation to the abortion mill chain, and contestants won big during the special, totaling $97,266 in prizes, which means that the same dollar amount is now going to Planned Parenthood. Yikes. Don't ever forget that the same people chastising you for staying home and telling you that because you want to go back to work, you want people to die, are currently spending their free time raising money to purposefully kill innocent, defenseless babies by poisoning them, snipping their spines with scissors, and dismembering them in the womb while they flinch from the pain. Because that is actually what happens in an abortion. If you have any questions about being pro-life, I would love to answer those for you. Our DMs are always open. And you know what? Some good news, I feel super strongly that we are the pro-life generation and people's eyes are being opened every day.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Who was the first celebrity you stand? For me, it was Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. 4th grade, went to MaryKateandAshley.com every single day to check up on my girls. My hair dryer, my bedding, my underwear, my makeup, and clothes were all Mary Kate and Ashley for Walmart.
The sun shining on our faces, the wind ripping through our hair, and a driver's license. This is so much fun!
Now the sisters are 33 years old, but they look like a ripe 78. And no surprise, Mary Kate is divorcing her 50-year-old French banker husband, Olivier Sarkozy. They got together in 2012 and married in 2015 and are now one of several quarantine divorces to come out of Hollywood. Right after their wedding, reports came out saying that there were bowls of cigarettes everywhere at the reception. Disgusting. But also, you have to respect the brand loyalty.
She tastes like cigarettes.
Do you remember that anti-smoking commercial where the girl had to pay with her face? Legend has it that that was based on the true story of what Mary Kate and Ashley did with theirs. I kid. But the divorce reportedly is super ugly, and because courts aren't doing non-emergency filings due to Mrs. Rona, Mary Kate is requesting an emergency order to file her divorce and that their prenup be enforced. Between you and I don't care if it looks like her face is barely hanging on for dear life. They are and always have been fashion icons, and if her grandpa freak husband is out of the picture, maybe they'll finally get back into the mainstream again.
You want to have your cake and eat it too. Alex, you know that makes no sense.
You know what drama came out of nowhere? People hating on Tyra Banks because America's Next Top Model wasn't PC enough and saying that the show was problematic.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
2 days in a row, we have idiots freaking out about things that are 100 bajillion years old. This show is 17 years old. It launched in 2003.
I thought the worst was over. I was mistaken.
And one of those people saying that they can't defend the show is Jay Manuel, who you probably remember as the creative director of the show. Mr. Jay, full disclosure, he has an explosive tell-all book coming out in August about his time with the legendary reality show.
Relax. It's all in the timing.
He told Variety that he has barely spoken to Tyra since the show, that they basically have no relationship, and claims that in season 4, when the models swapped races for a photo shoot, it made him, quote, very uncomfortable. It's funny, Jay didn't seem all that uncomfortable when he continued to stay on the show for 18 seasons, or when he called black contestants' poses ghetto, or said one looked like a black Miss Piggy on crack.
Every word that she says has no meaning, it's just verbal diarrhea.
Housekeeping!
Make the fire, fix the breakfast, wash the dishes, do the mopping.
I'm gonna be doing a Facebook Live with Charlie Kirk today on his page at 4 p.m. Pacific to talk all things pop culture, so don't miss that. Tonight, we're also getting spicy on the Turning Point USA Southwest Region Zoom call. Oh, hold on. Oh, they told me not to say spicy. It's not that kind of Zoom call. But it is the Southwest, so aren't things kind of spicy there? It's at 6 p.m. Pacific, and whether you're a Turning Point activist or just a CUTEservative in general, I want to hang out with you. Swipe up on our Instagram story to RSVP. Now, I've gotten a couple messages asking why every day I'm asking you to subscribe and give us 5-star ratings on Apple Podcasts and why that matters. It matters because it is one of only a few metrics that Turning Point USA has to measure the success of this show and gives them confidence that we have a solid base to grow the podcast even bigger, to include long-form content, release merch, and more. Don't forget, we are on Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and like every other radio or podcast app ever. Heart this episode, leave us a comment, and share it to your stories before you click out. I want to know the first celebrity you ever stand. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the Conservatee. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content. Click below to watch yesterday's episode.